Well, guess how many days we're actually celebrating now per year in this country?
24, 2 dozen. Guess.
201 days. As at December 24, there are no nationally recognised days in the UK specifically dedicated to remembering victims of grooming gangs. However, there are two events. There's a day on March the 18th, which is Child Sexual Exploitation Awareness Day.
No.
And there's a week in November, National Safeguarding Week.
No.
So,
8 days.
So the LGBTQI transsexual pan-romantics get 201 days a year, 55% of the bloody year, Nick. The children who are sexually exploited, raped, get 8 days.
8 days.
And I looked up the number of days a year that we're now celebrating LGBT stuff.
Oh, dozens.
Yeah.
There's days you've never even heard of.
Well, guess how many days we're actually celebrating now per year in this country?
24, 2 dozen. Guess.
201 days. So that's 55% of the year we are celebrating bullshit sexual things. And these are things like, I'm not making this up, LGBT History Month, Aromantic Spectrum Awareness Week. They get a week. International, and this is a bit that made me laugh, International Transgender Day of Visibility, because they don't get much visibility, do they? Only 201 days a year. Lesbian Visibility Week, International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia and Transphobia, Harvey Milk Day, Agender Pride Day, LGBTQIA plus Pride Month. Do you even know what this is, Nick? Aromantic Visibility Day. The aromantics need to have a visibility day, don't they?
I think avomantic is you're only attracted to people you've attracted to. Or it might mean you're attracted to no one. I don't know. It's all bollocks, isn't it?
International Pronouns Day. LGBT Centre Awareness Day. Gender Fluid Awareness Week.
Yeah.
That's important that they have their week.
Well, because they don't know who they are. So they need a week to figure out who they are, and then they can say, well, I'm not that.
And you've just missed, you missed a day, you'll kill yourself. On December the 8th, it was Pansexual Pan-Romantic Pride Day.
Invented by Mr. Tefal.
So there's total events of 43, and they occupy 201 days of the year.
Yeah.
Now, I actually thought, okay, let's assume that's okay. So what are we doing for these kids that have been sexually assaulted by the grooming gangs over decades?
Nothing.
Are we doing something for those guys? No. So I actually typed in ChatGPT, what is there for the victims of the grooming gangs? As at December 24, there are no nationally recognised days in the UK specifically dedicated to remembering victims of grooming gangs. However, there are two events. There's a day on March the 18th, which is Child Sexual Exploitation Awareness Day. No. And there's a week in November, National Safeguarding Week. No. So, so the LGBTQI transsexual pan-romantics get 201 days a year, 55% of the bloody year, Nick. The children who are sexually exploited, raped, get 8 days.
8 days.
8 days, and I bet it's not bloody advertised anyway, is it?
No.
I mean, doesn't that sum up the grotesqueness of this era and the society we live in at the moment?
It does, but it's been going this way. I mean, by the time you've read that list out, someone's invented a new day. So there'll be another day now where, another adding on to the LGBTQ. But it's all, as we know, it's all falling down now.
Yeah.
On that Christmas party we went to on Sunday, I was talking to...
you were wearing your pan-romantic outfit, I seem to remember.
I was. Yeah. I was talking to two gay guys, didn't know each other, so they weren't a couple. And I had a conversation with them, and both of them says, I'm not a part of the LGBTQ. And I find it insulting when people say, whoa, don't be including me in that.
Yeah.
I'm gay, but I'm not part of that.
Yeah.
And so I had a good conversation with them too. Yeah. And they didn't even know each other, but both of them had the same stance.
Yeah, so you were hanging out with the gay guys, as usual. Just
quite homophobic. Homophobic.
What was? I just said you're hanging out with. How is that homophobic?
It's homophobic.
It means you celebrate gay community and gay
life. There was a tone in your voice.
Was there a tone? What's it? Yeah. Did you feel uncomfortable?
No, I didn't feel uncomfortable. I'm thinking about the listeners, and now I know why I always had your mic turned at the back, because I don't want them to hear this homophobia.
You turned it round to avoid the homophobia that spews constantly from this side of the room.